Hey. Told you I was gonna try to do a morning stream today. Let's see how this one goes. I'm gonna head to work. So, woke up this morning and I placed 19th in the raid tournament. It feels like a waste. It really does. It feels like a waste. I wasted a whole bunch of time and energy to get the same rewards as people who finished in 100th place. So there's that. But I do know that with the raids, I picked up a lot of food and a lot of materials, which are going to be extremely helpful in coming weeks and days and stuff for level ups. And holy shit, I got it. Alright, gonna help out a lot with food and level ups and materials and crafting and all that good shit. Armory. Not a total waste, just a partial. Now, most disappointing news of this morning was the screenshots we got from the VK site, the crazy Russian hackers or whatever they are. There's not going to be a war this weekend. No war is shitty. No other way to put it there. A weekend without war, it sucks. Especially when you're anticipating a war. I'm gonna be hitting 7-1 on this drive. Need to get ready for what is coming up, and that is a level up. I think this is the third level up in the past 2 weeks. Yeah, we've had one ultra rare gear map, elite rare, whatever the walkie and bag gear map. We haven't had a beanie flak map in Lord knows how long. So the majority of the player base, while they may have the characters to level up and upgrade, they don't have the gear to do it. And I'm one of them. I know there's other people in my faction that are like that. I know there's people in other factions that are like that. And it's crap. It really is. But like I said yesterday, I'm going to go find the east side of my building at work, and I'm going to go talk to a wall, and hopefully it'll provide me with more resolution than Scopely would. Now, I wouldn't complain about the level up if we had the gear. But this is the third one in like 2 weeks, man. I don't even think it's been 2 full weeks. It's like 10 days or something like that. This fucking asshole sitting in my blind spot. Come on, dickweed. You move your ass to your little Civic, I'm gonna run you over. So, unfortunately, there will not be a war stream this weekend, a war broadcast. I was really hoping there would be, because it's generated quite a bit of interest. But if it's Scopely to screw their own thing up. I don't think I'll be pushing too hard in this level up. I mean, I have a decent amount of characters. But I just don't have the gear to do it. Crazy old woman right there. If I had the gear to upgrade a couple of them, I might make a stronger push. But man, the prizes look pretty good too for this one. First place was Connie, I think, the blue medium dropper. I mean, I would love to have a blue or a yellow medium dropper that actually has a good leader skill. And I don't have a blue one, and my only yellow medium dropper is Annie, and she provides a critical bonus to yellows, which is okay, but the only time I ever need a yellow drop lead is during gear maps, which you don't have, so I guess I don't really need one. But yeah, it's whatever. Second place is a heel 2 Rick, I think. Heel for 2 turns Rick. He's got the retribution. The one that looks like he's wearing a dress or something like that. And third, I don't know if it's just third or third through 7th, like it was with the raid tournament, is the Blue Kenny. Which, I'll be honest with you, if I can somehow squeeze my way into 3rd through 7th, I'm gonna. Blue Kenny is that ranged critical leader that I am in need of, especially for grabbing towers in war. So I may kind of push my luck a little bit for Kenny. If I feel like it. If not, I may just take the weekend off. I do know that I want to do more work with my weapons. I've got a couple really good weapons. And I got 2 absolute defense ice picks. Wish I had somebody. I put one on Maggie. I wish I had another one I could really throw that other one on, and like a shield Michonne or something would be great. But we getting Hunter yesterday. Really need to focus on something for. Yeah, I got 2 weapons I think that I need to really work on. I need the Impair when defending, probably a rifle. Probably take Andrea's rifle and finagle it. I need that for Garrett, shield Garrett, to protect Hunter. And then I need to figure a good red weapon for Negan. Just picked up the red epic Negan from the slash tokens, and it would be beneficial to be able to run him as a lead, have Hunter and Garrett out there, and then I can throw in Maggie and Cal, have a good little rainbow team. And decent attacking and defending and stuff. I think that would be a decent one. make sure. Well, Garrett, he pops really fast. He's a 45 AP, and the weapon I got for him, he gets a huge bonus when defending. So he gets 10 AP every time he gets hit, plus whatever the enemy's attack does. I mean, he has the extra defense and stuff because he's shielding, if he's shielding. So that negates some of the damage, and then the bonus from Negan would negate more of the damage. So he might be pulling, say 12 to 14 every time he defends. So they don't. If they stay away from Garrett on the first round, he won't pop. But if they hit him 3 times, he's likely gonna pop 3 or 4 times. I've had Garrett, the red one, the OG Garrett, since he first dropped. I got really lucky on a 10 pull and got him. So back in the day, when he was when him and Kacha were the only shields, it was a big deal. I mean, they were good. They were, even now with the absolute defense and stuff, people are still running Kacha. I don't like that. Not on a war defense or anything like that. I will throw her on towers and in territories, but put her on your war defense, that's weak. So, anyway, shields are overrated in my opinion. Shields are very, very overrated unless you have Conrad with his incredible weapon that comes standard. Shield Michonne with the absolute defense. Or a stun gun for a Magna or a Garrett. If you have one of those, you got a good shield. The rest of the shield, the blue Garretts, ain't nothing to me really. His impair that he does when he hits, it's 1 and all adjacent for the impair, but not for the damage. And it's only 1 turn. It's only 1 turn, so and you don't really want him to pop because he's supposed to be shielding your team. He's not tanky enough in my opinion. Neither of the Garrett shields are tanky enough in my opinion. That's just me though. Weapons play a big role into it. If you can get the right weapons on your shields, they're better. For Lee, if you have a Lee, you could work on getting an AP down when defending. That would be a good weapon to have on a Lee. The impair when defending for Garrett, which is Defender 3, special upgrades. AP down when defending is, I can't remember, I think it's Raider 3. No. Yeah, it might be. It might be. Stun is Defender 3 for Reds, and then I want to say absolute defense is Defender 3 as well. Defender 3 is the, man, what are you doing, dummy? God, people are stupid drivers, man. So, you have the right weapons, you can make your shields work, but I still think shields are just, they're don't know, they're alright, but overhyped. I think if you're blaming a lack of a shield on your inability to get better at the game or to win attacks or defend more, you're just making an excuse for not knowing how to put your team together or not having the right weapons. If you're attacking with a shield, you're just wrong. You really shouldn't be attacking with a shield. Unless you're not using the shield. I remember, again, a year or two ago, year and a half ago, attacking with Garrett because Red Garrett on my team, he had the highest attack by far, I think. Mid 800s as far as attack goes, and that was high for me. It was high before I had all the 5 stars and stuff. When I was just running the 4 stars and the 3 stars, man, that was high. So Red Garrett would attack, and he's got probably the best straight up healing adrenaline rush that I can think of off the top of my head right now. That just does straight up healing and recovering from penalties for the team. He heals 75% in one shot. That is damn good. But with the advent of the Eagle Eye Andrea, he became irrelevant until Armory came around with a stun gun. But I digress. I really like Garrett Red one. I want to find a way, or I want to make a stun gun so I can make him relevant again. I really do. What I don't want to do is fail another stun gun craft, because I'm well over failing 100 times at that stun gun. And then I can turn around a week later with an ice pick, not even throw the additional stuff on there, just crafting something purely to craft and get an absolute defense on an ice pick. And I mean, I did that back when I was running a heavy yellow set. And I don't do that anymore. Or maybe one, maybe two. I like to run Dwight every now and again, but even then, it's the point. I've got Maggie who does the damage and heals. I've got more than enough powerful greens and blue. Jose is my homie, man. Jose is a killer. Jose and Javi on the same team is just great. Their attack is so high. I think this weekend though, I'll probably stream a little bit. I'm not, if it's not a war like VK says it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna. Nobody wants to watch somebody not do anything and level up. What I'll probably do is go over some crafting, weapon crafting. Talk about leveling up, more efficient ways to level up your characters. But it does suck, man. There's one game mode that every player seems to enjoy more than the other. That's war. War. That's... I remember when they first started rolling out the wars. They didn't do it every 2 weeks. I mean, I guess we got spoiled. I don't remember how often they did the wars. It's so sporadic when they first started up. If I'm remembering right, I think maybe my gameplay was just sporadic. What the hell's going on up here? Oh man, it's too early on a Friday for traffic like this. There ain't even nothing going on up there. There's a bunch of people driving like idiots. Yeah, I'll do the drive home stream today, but I don't think I'm going to do a lunchtime stream again. No point, really. There's nothing going on. There's no raid tournament. It's going to be a level up tournament. It's going to be a boring level up tournament, because they're probably going to fuck around and make it like a 3-day one. And it's bad enough that you're going to do a level up tournament. Alright, but then you're going to throw out a third one in 2 weeks, and then you're going to make it 3.5 days long. 3.5 days for a friggin' level up tournament. That's stupid. It's so stupid. And you know the 100K that you got lucky and the bricks and mortar scavenger shit, they ain't going to show up. You're going to get maybe 2 in that 3-day time. Oh, look at that. I got a 3-star weapon from 7-1. See, Scopely, I hope somebody from Scopely sees this and just removes their cranium from their rectal cavity. And here's what I'm going to say, okay? Hear this. Communicate with your players. Get feedback from your players. I understand it's a revenue generator for you guys. Every event is, right? No event's going to generate revenue like a war. Duh. All right. But you can't let that solely dictate how your game is developed and played. Because you not only have to keep creating new features to draw in new users and, more importantly, keep your solidified, already established user base, but you gotta fix the shit that's broken. You got to keep adding the new features, and you gotta keep the gameplay somewhere along the lines of what we're used to. You go throwing out big shifts like you did, man. You guys screwed up earlier this year with the level up tournaments, the solo level up tournaments. We went how long was it? 9 months without one? 6 months, something like that, without one solo level up tournament. And then you brought it back, and yesterday ended the first solo raid tournament we've had in a while. We need a mix, yo. We need a mix. You can't just keep throwing out one turn. I would rather you guys throw out a faction level up tournament than a solo level up tournament. First off, because you're putting too much pressure on individual players now. And I'm not gonna say I'm a top player in my region. Okay, I'm up there. You're making me stronger. You're not helping out anybody that's any of the lower factions, you know? The people who really need, the people who could really use that Kenny are not going to be able to get them. And it's not because they don't get the extra gear that we get. And that's where it sucks the most, is that being in a top faction, we get blamed for the killing of our region, for how shitty the game is. They blame us just as much as they blame Scopely, the developer, or Hugo, or whoever actually develops the game, right? They blame the top faction too, because we're so strong and we win everything. And don't get mad at us, get mad at Scopely, because they don't know how to distribute rewards better. That's one thing I don't think they understand, is the power creep is real. Scopely, hear this. The power creep is real. By the time these lower ranked factions accumulate enough of those 5-star tokens to make a pull, but you're talking, if you finish for a top 10 faction to save up enough to get a pull, you're talking 5 events probably. Okay, if you're lucky, 3. But 5 events, that's you're looking at about 5 weeks, at least 5 weeks. So over a month for a 5-star, for an epic tune, whatever you want to call it. And by the time they get that character pulled, leveled up, upgraded, and ready to use, it's an irrelevant character. I cannot look at the 5-star wheel and tell you that there is a true game-changing character on that wheel. That if somebody in the 7th or 8th ranked faction were to get one, it would automatically make their team just that much stronger, that much harder. There isn't one that I can think of. If there is, shoot me a comment, shoot me a message, something, let me know. There's some good ones, no denying there's good characters in there, but I don't think there's one that's gonna have the impact that a solid reward character would have. So Scopely, you got to work on that, man. You guys really have to work on that. The power creep. Put it in big block letters up on the wall. The power creep is real. I have absolutely no problem with every single person in the 15th ranked faction getting yellow Tyrese. No problem with it. Give it to him. Give it to him. Give everybody from ranks 10 to 15 yellow Tyrese. Give everybody from 5 to 10 somebody else, a drop leader. Give him Shane. Give him red Shane. Or give him blue Shane. Shit, I don't care. I would like blue Shane, but give him something. Give him a shield. Give him all Garrett. Give him red Garrett. Okay? Give that to ranks 5 through 10, and then give the top 5 really, really good characters. Okay, give them the new ones, or the premier characters who aren't in any other wheel yet. That's how you could spread it out a little bit and make it not only more competitive, but it's more interesting. Maybe if they were to get something besides an Andrea from the supply depot, I could do a raid tournament without seeing a team of 3 Andreas and limited edition Revive Jesus and Survival Road Jesus 50,000 times. The team is so boring. It's so boring beating that team up every single match. Give me something better. Give me better competition, Scopely. That's why these top players are retiring. That's why they're quitting the game, man. It's because it's getting boring. Not because we're not getting good enough rewards in the top factions. And not because top players aren't getting the top reward, or because the new characters that you're releasing aren't interesting enough. They are. They all are. All of the above is true, or is the opposite of what I said. The new characters you guys are dropping are awesome. It's cool to see all these different characters. The artwork is beautiful on these new characters, especially good old Village People Rick. He looks awesome. But you come out with the new Rick. You come out with this Village People Rick. Man, let's find a way to get, I don't know, the Whispers into Screams Rick. That's the one with the, he's in the depot right now. And the Red Rick. He's like the OG Red Rick. Let's find a way to give him to some of the lower factions. You know, man, give that to everybody in number 10 through 20. Maybe it'll help them build a better team and make them more competitive. Or maybe it'll help them get better rewards in future tournaments so that they can get more competitive. Don't go around giving out the war rewards as, 10th place finishes. Don't give 10 through 15 don't give 10 through 15 a Connie. That would be bullshit. Give 10 through 15 a Dropper Shane, though, a red one. That's fair. And if nothing else, even if it doesn't make their actual team any stronger, it makes their level up potential better, which means they can have potential at getting a better reward. And most of those players in your lower ranked factions, they're your free to play folks. They're the ones that are not spending big like some of these other people. Right? They deserve it too, though. They deserve to get some good ones. There are 5 stars that if I got and didn't have roster space, I would depot immediately. I know there's epics that people in my faction, before we had the roster update, the roster expansion, they were selling off 5 stars because they had to make room. And I mean, I've sold off 5 stars just because I didn't need them. Because I knew there's no way I was going to use that character ever. Like 5 Shanes, 5 of those red dropper Shanes. I mean, you have no problem giving me 5 of them. Give somebody in Walker Bait 1. Right? Give somebody in Hilltop 1 something. You gotta give them all to me. I don't even want him. I don't even want the guy, okay? So, I don't know, there's my comments to Scopely, I guess. I just want to see more competition, man. And you guys do that by providing rewards and realizing that the power creep is there. It is there. I'm gonna try to look at comments here. I play in the gaming thing, and maybe I can view the live chat in there. Yeah, I play Worth region. I play in Chilton as a It's kind of like a secondary account, like a. Let's see. I'm trying to find my videos so I can answer all the calls from yesterday. Watch my stream while streaming it. That's so stupid. And it's the YouTube stuff to figure out as well. It's not just man, where the hell am I signal at, man? There you go. It's not and whatnot that's got. Yeah, I have 13.3 unlocked. I am farming 7-1. Figure out as well. It's not just. Goodness. Right. Yeah, I'm farming 7-1 because we got a level up tournament coming up this weekend, and I want to get the gear. It's good for farming gloves and the wrinkled shirts, so that I can train 2 stars for leveling up. Super Ice, man, how you doing? If you're still watching, hi. And Steve Jobs, man, you guys watched my first stream the other day too, didn't you? So welcome back. Happy to see you guys. I really enjoy doing these. Talking to all of you. Got some crazy inception going on here, though. I probably should get out of this. That way it's not repeating everything. Alright, go back to the game. Alright. I will be very careful when I'm driving. I'll show you here. I've got this mount right here. And let's see, I can't really see if you can see. That's my view when I'm driving, except my phone is right here. So it's really, I try to keep it as not undistracting as possible. But thank you. Yeah, let's look through and see what I've got. Up here this way. For the level up that I can't upgrade. Victor at 26 levels left in tier 3, and I think I might. Nope. Him. Surprise! I can't upgrade. I guess upgrade this morning. I had to get them camp stoves from the supply depot. I needed 1 and I got it. Face there, guys. You can come around like there. You go. Morgan left the tournaments this weekend. I can tier 2 each of those. How many points is that gonna be? So 50 times. It's what, 7,500. 50 times, yeah, 50 times 250 be 7,500, I think. Right? 12.5. So there's 25,000 points between the 2 of them for tier 1, tier 2. It'd be 500. That's 30,000. So I can get about 150,000 ish off of those 2. And they're both sitting. Well, not Morgan. Morgan's already got 11 levels. I wonder why I did that. Huh. Anyways, those 5 right there are sitting in a 100K right now. So they'll, as soon as it starts, I'll drop them and, let's see, 30,000, and he's at, probably gonna get, he's gonna get 20,000 XP. I get 8 levels off of Victor, right, about 8 off of Maggie. maybe only 6 or 7 off Victor, so that's 14, we'll say 30, and 20 levels off of hers, so there's 40. I'm looking at around about, I got about 100,000 depot points from the drop, from the onset, or it's renown points for the level up. I got a bunch of, I got Hunter as well. I need to get him. Man, I really wish they put up a fucking gear. I need 2 more gas masks, and I'll be able to, and levels, of course, and I'll get him up to tier 4. He is priority number 1. I just picked him up yesterday. He is priority number 1. Is Hunter. I got the can. Good. High replenishes, and gear wise, gear's where I'm hurting. So if I can get the rare gear, or ultra, man, I don't even know what the hell it. See, I thought ultra rare. Ultra rare is 4 stars, so rare. Where's the elite gear, man? I thought we had an elite gear map. If I can get the 3-star bullshit here to upgrade my characters, I can do a little bit of damage in this one. I don't think I've got enough to Rick. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it today. Yeah, I don't think I've got enough to get that 5-star rig. But I might have enough to go for Kenny. Kind of hope I do. I would like Kenny. Kenny would be a welcome addition to my team. I don't have enough crit leaders for range tunes. So let's, real quick, before I head into work, I want to do a 5-star wheel. Just to kind of refresh it and see if any characters that's going to be a big help. She could be a good one for a lot of people. She got really high attack. She got a really, really good leader skill. Oh shit. What's up? Killing it. I am just talking about the 5-star wheel. That signal quit telling me my video up. Just talking about the 5-star wheel here. Seeing who's good and who's not. This Eugenie's quick. He's got a good quick adrenaline rush, and he heals. Ellen would be a good drop leader. So I mean, there are some pretty good characters in the 5-star recruits if you would stop giving everybody this red clam, the garbage red clam. Stop giving them this one. And I tell you, the way I look at it, if you can get it in the depot, it shouldn't be on this wheel. Or it should have its own wheel. Stop giving them that Shane. This Zeke is a good drop leader, but don't need that. Kenny, this is the one I'm talking about. This is your third, I don't know if it's 3rd place or 3rd through 7th place reward in the level up tournament that's coming today. I love the hurt and heal adrenaline rush. It's really fast. And it's his leader skill, his critical leader skill that I'm in love with, that's got me wanting to try in this tournament. Killing it, if you are not aware, there's not going to be a war this weekend. Our friends over in the USSR, Mother Russia, have shared with us that they're not doing a war this weekend. It is a level up tournament. individual. The rewards for the top 2 are really good. I think Connie's going first and Rick is going second. Oh, you got Mira Boobs is a winner, man. If you can put a stun weapon on her, if you can get a stun gun, get her. Get that stun gun for her, man. This is your 3rd place prize. It's either 3rd or 3rd through 7th, and either way, this is the one I want out of the 3 the most. This one or Connie. I don't know if I need another healer. Larry is a very underrated toon, not just because of the name. Larry is incredibly strong. He's very, very strong. And he's got an area of effect attack. And he's got... he causes attack down when he attacks, which is awesome. So... you get a Larry, that's a good one too. And he's a drop leader. This Heath, I have mixed feelings about it because of Henrock. And I'm not really a huge fan of Henrock. He plays in our region. Or he used to anyways. If he still plays in our region, he's not very relevant anymore. But he used to run this guy's lead all the time. He ran this all-red team. He called it like the Red Rocket or something. And... because all alert teammates get 45% HP. You could do that killing it, but I'm pretty sure... oh, no. That's a different game that I'm thinking of. I was thinking of Overwatch. Overwatch, you get loot tokens, you get loot boxes, and the rewards are set when you receive the box. But I don't think they would be here. I don't see them updating the recruit wheel anytime soon. Richard is a good drop leader. Carolyn, I don't know why everybody hates on Caroline. I like her healing. She's slow. She's kind of weak, but if you're pretty new to the game, it's okay. Tyrese, this is the one I'm talking about that I think they should make a call it a mid-tier, a level or a rank 10 through 20 reward. And the reason why I say that is because leader skill is going to get people away from Andrea's, make them get a little bit more creative, or just make them make all yellow teams, which either way they're going to get destroyed until they get creative. But he's a good healer, he's a good leader, he's got a good attack, good HP, his defense is low. Yeah. This right here should be a, hey, you finished 10th through 20th in war. Good job. You get Tyrese. And then you can turn around and say, okay, 10 through 5, this is another good one. You get Negan to help you beat all those lower ranked teams that just got Tyrese. You're going to give you a green that pops faster than Tyrese does, has an AoE, he'll provide you some help on Survival Road, and then boom, you now have 15 factions that are stronger. Or you can give them Michonne. And you've got 15 stronger faction. And then maybe, 4 and 5 get Sophia. Everybody likes Sophia. She's good. I don't have her. I want her. She's fast. She's got a good adrenaline rush, and she's got a good leader. Or Victor. I mean, yeah, there's some good tunes in this wheel. But there's a top leader. Another good drop leader. See, help us out. They kill Andrea. No Andreas. And of distributing rewards. Like I've said, I have absolutely no problem with weaker teams getting stronger. I think it's a great idea. I want competition. I don't want to, like, number one faction. Man, I'm sorry about the stream, man. I'm getting ready to end it. Number one faction, man. I just want good competition. I want to earn that number one. Right. I will be back this afternoon doing another stream on the drive home. So, I'll see you then. Peace out.